YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know what time it is. We at the bleachers. It's the Real Bleacher Report. Round 3 versus. Yeah, we got Deion Sanders versus Rod Woodson today. Got some snow flurries, but we out here. It's football weather. We can't cheapen the content. Round 1, we had Charles Woodson versus Champ Bailey. Round 2, we had Darrell Reeves versus Richard Sherman. Now we got two of the arguably better cornerbacks to ever play the game. We know Deion to go. Rod Woodson right behind him. So round 3 versus. It's the Real Bleacher Report, and I ain't fumbling the rock. So if you're in the ball, stick with me before I start the video. Please watch the entire video, and if you like, subscribe to the channel to receive more content like this. Just content about sports and various topics. Let's get it. Yeah, round 3. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start with Deion Sanders, coming to the NFL 1989 prime time out of Florida State. First round pick, 5th overall. Deion can play both sides of the ball, receiver and cornerback. Got drafted to the Atlanta Falcons. Deion Sanders. Let's just start with some of his accolades. Deion Sanders, 1994 Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. Deion, Defensive Player of the Year. Locking up. 53 career interceptions. 9 defensive touchdowns. 2-time Super Bowl champ, Deion Primetime Sanders. Yeah. Deion Sanders played with multiple teams, played with the Falcons, started his career there. San Fran, Cowboys, Redskins, Ravens. Deion played for a few teams. 2-time Super Bowl champ. Lock up. Man, they didn't even throw Primetime's way. Primetime's first 5 seasons in the league, man, they didn't even throw his way. Or it was going the other way. Yeah, they didn't throw Deion way. Lockdown. Like I said, the best cornerback of all time. And there's no argument. Lockdown could play both sides of the ball if you need him to. I made the argument Deion Sanders could arguably be the best football player of all time. Why do I say that? I feel like Deion Sanders could have been an all-pro at receiver had he played there full time. And we know he was an all-pro at cornerback. So what NFL player we know could have been an all-pro at 2 positions, offense and defense? Prime time. Deion Sanders played 14 seasons in the NFL. Like I said, 2-time Super Bowl champ. That's some of his, stats, accolades. Let's get into Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson, supreme athlete himself. Came into the league 1987 out of Purdue. First round, 10th overall pick. Rod Woodson, athlete, man. Athlete. Plays safety, corner. A lot of people think of Rod Woodson as a safety. He was a corner. He was a lockdown corner. Yeah, Rod Woodson drafted to Pittsburgh. All pro. Fun fact. I always got to throw a fun fact in here. Rod Woodson and Deion Sanders, they both played for San Fran, and they both played for the Ravens. Not at the same time, but they both played for those franchises. So I got to throw that in there. Rod Woodson, 4'3" guy, fast. 1993 Defensive Player of the Year. A lot of people say Rod Woodson was Deion before Deion. They say Deion Sanders, Rod Woodson 2.0. Because Rod Woodson was returning punts, returning kicks, doing all this, things that Deion was doing on the football field. Yeah, Rod Woodson, dog, 71 career interceptions, 12 defensive touchdowns, 11-time Pro Bowler. Both of these guys, 6-time All-Pro. Yeah, Rod Woodson won the Super Bowl with the Ravens, 2000. Yeah, with them boys when they beat the Giants. Rod Woodson part of that squad. Rod Woodson, dog. So let's get into some of the intangibles. Do some stats out there, get into some of the intangibles. Coverage. Let's start with coverage. Deion, the best corner of all time, so we can't really argue with the coverage. But Rod Woodson, right up there. People think of cornerbacks, they think of Charles Woodson, but like I said, Rod Woodson did it first. Rod Woodson right behind him. Coverage. Ball skills. Deion turned into a receiver when that ball in the air. Deion turned into a receiver. He bait the quarterback. He get a receiver 5 yards just so he throw it. Deion turned into a receiver when that ball in the air. Rod Woodson, he gonna get that ball too, for sure. Rod Woodson gonna get that ball. But ball skills, I get a slight edge to Deion. Slight edge. Tackling, it's not even close. Rod Woodson physical. Played safety too on the tail end of his career. All pro at 2 positions. Safety and corner. Rod Woodson. Yeah. Not even close tackling. I get out to Rod Woodson. IQ. 2 of the smarter players to ever play the game. Rod Woodson plays safety and corner. Like I said, Deion plays safety too with the Ravens. His last 2 seasons in the NFL, he played safety too. But Rod Woodson, give him the slight edge on the IQ because he had to see more, playing safety, had to make more calls. So give Rod Woodson a slight edge on IQ. But it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, coverage, I give it to Deion. Ball skills, give it to Deion. Tackling, give it to Rod Woodson. IQ, give it to Rod Woodson. 2 of the better cornerbacks to ever play the game. Yeah. Athletes, supreme athletes. 2 of my favorite players. Deion, my favorite player of all time. So let me know what y'all think. Round 3 versus Deion versus Rod Woodson. You know I can't stop the real Bleacher Report. I ain't fumbling the rock. Let's get it. Let me know what y'all think. Knock it up. Let's get it. We out here.